Welcome back to the Loss Control Channel. My name's Greg Manuel. I'm the Loss Control Manager for the WICSIT and ISDA insurance programs that your school district participates in. Today's topic is information that's going to be important for any person that is going to be part of the summer work crew at a school district. This might be regular employees that are employed full-time in a building and grounds capacity, or possibly it's someone from the faculty or support staff, possibly even students that are joining the outdoor building and grounds crew for a summer work session. The information I've got today is important for all of you, but it's really tailored for people that are just entering for a period of time the workforce on the building and grounds crew, and I want to talk about some of the basics that you need to be exposed to. Today's topics are going to be personal protective equipment requirements, and we're going to specifically focus on leaf blowers and string trimmers. Those are the tools you're most likely to be using, and they always require the use of the proper personal protective equipment. I'm also going to touch on hydration and sun protection. You're going to be exposed to the elements working outside. It's always hot in Illinois. We expect a warm summer, and these are very important items, so I want to talk just briefly about that. And I'm also going to cover policy on cell phone usage while you're performing your job, while you're working at the school district this summer. Now, safety glasses are generally required for almost all jobs, really. Anytime you're using hand or power tools, safety glasses are required. Likewise, if you're using any types of cleaners or chemicals, and that could be anything from floor maintenance products to chemical floor cleaners or strippers, anything that you would use that has a manufacturer warning that specifies the use of safety glasses, we consider that a required operation where you must wear safety glasses. And the last item is any type of overhead work, particularly light bulb maintenance or removing ceiling tiles. We've found over a number of years that this is the most likely occurrence for an eye injury for a school district employee, and that's when they're looking above their head to either clean something or change or service a light fixture. So it's always going to be required when you're doing those items that you do wear safety glasses. Now here's our leaf blowers. Real common piece of equipment. Many of you will use one of these. Many of you have already used them. It's pretty common in our homes as well as at the school. Always eye protection is required, absolutely without question. You're actually using high velocity air to blow debris away from you, and it can very easily inadvertently come up and hit you in the face, get in your eyes, and cause an eye injury. The second item that's always required is hearing protection. Now that can be either earmuffs or it could be ear plugs, but either way you are required to wear hearing protection at all times when using leaf blowers, either electric or gas. And the last item, closed-toed shoes. Don't have to be safety shoes, but they should be a laced-up tennis shoe. An athletic shoe that's laced up and tied is fine. What we don't want to see and what's never allowed are sandals, flip-flops, slides, Crocs, anything that is not a fully enclosed shoe that doesn't fully enclose the foot and have a secure tie. Required personal protective equipment for string trimmers is just about the same thing as what we have for leaf blowers, with the exception of we're going to add long pants in here. Because we are definitely picking up and having lots of cut and flying debris, there's definitely a risk of abrasion and injury to the lower legs, so we require that long pants be worn. Again, the same requirement for closed-toed shoes. Again, laced up and tied athletic shoe is fine. Eye protection, absolutely must have safety glasses or goggles, and likewise with hearing protection. Same thing, it can be either an earmuff or it can be an earplug. But those four pieces of personal protective equipment will always be required when you're using either leaf blowers or string trimmers. They're also required, as needed, when you're doing many other operations. Like I say, with the safety glasses, anytime you're using any type of tool, hand tool or power tool, or any piece of equipment that carries a manufacturer warning that specifies safety glasses are to be used, you are required to wear them. Summer brings heat, and that can also bring dehydration. Just a couple of quick tips on dehydration, avoiding it. Don't wait until you're thirsty to drink. If you're working outside in the sun, you're going to sweat and perspire more. You need to consume more water, and that has to be water. You have to consume water or Gatorade. Gatorade's kind of synonymous for any of the sport electrolyte rehydration drinks, but what you don't want to have, Monster Energy, Red Bull, those types of things do nothing to rehydrate you and in fact serve to dehydrate you faster. So you have to drink water or Gatorade or something similar to Gatorade. And drink more than you think you need. Probably the best tip is consume 1 bottle of water an hour. And the last idea is when it gets into the dog days of summer and it's just too blasted hot out, pick your time that you do the outdoor work. Maybe schedule the outdoor grass and lawn maintenance for earlier in the day so the hot hours in the afternoon sun can be best avoided and you can focus your time on indoor activity where it's a little more accommodating to work. Symptoms of dehydration that you need to be aware of. I've got 8 different items here. Darker than usual urine, headache, and muscle cramps always seem to top the list. That's what people always seem to report when they start succumbing to dehydration. Confusion, a dry mouth and skin, feeling clammy skin, all of these things are indications of dehydration, and you need to be on the lookout for these. Closely related to dehydration is oftentimes it comes with excessive exposure to the sun. Exposure to ultraviolet radiation has a direct connection to a lot of serious health problems. Serious sunburns, permanent skin damage, and skin cancer certainly come to mind. And these are all completely avoidable, and it's pretty easy to avoid it too. Number one preventive measure we have, use sunblock and put it on regularly. At the start of the day, sunblock up all exposed areas of your skin, face, upper ears, back of your neck, arms. Those are the primary areas. And for it to be effective, it needs to be of an SPF of 30 or more. And towel off your perspiration before you apply it. And remember, it needs to be reapplied periodically to maintain its effectiveness. The last thing I want to talk about is cell phone use. Know what the district's policy on cell phone use is during working hours and follow it. We all know that cell phones present a major distraction to us. Best policy is to have it put away and limit its use to break time only. But just to be sure, it's always prohibited. The use of a cell phone cannot be used when you're driving or operating any type of equipment. So that could be a motor vehicle, that could be a floor scrubber, it could be a lot of things in between. But whenever you're operating equipment or driving any type of motor vehicle, cell phone use is absolutely prohibited. I appreciate your interest and attention today. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you found this information useful. I'd appreciate your comments and likes and subscribe if you would like to see more of these. We periodically produce safety videos designed to help keep you safe on the job at the school. Thanks, I appreciate your interest and attention, and have a great day. I'll see you on the job out there.